Live from East Islip High School, it's time for a girls basketball clash between the Redmen and Hawks of Deer Park. We thank you for joining us on the Varsity Media Sports Network, where right now starting lineups are going on. I'm Kevin Bunk, joined by my partner Rob Anderson all afternoon long and our great Varsity Media team. As the starters going to announce, Rob, really good matchup today between these two squads who are both close in the standings.
Yeah, very close in the standings. Right now, you've got a 7-4 East Islip High School, 3-4 in conference. Oh, you got our national anthem.
Take a quick step out for the anthem.
Now is a great time to book a sportscast with Varsity Media. What sets our sportscast apart isn't just the quality of our production, it's the knowledge, passion, and professionalism that our announcers bring to every game.
And here he comes again. Off the backboard! Are you serious?
Daly tries another three. That one's good. One from the left corner, now from the right. Daly's on fire with 10 points in the opening quarter.
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash. What a way to end the third quarter.
Our commentators research athletes and highlight storylines that matter to your communities. Our approach creates a broadcast experience that not only informs, but elevates the athletes, giving the kind of recognition usually reserved for professional levels. Varsity Media's announcers make sure that every athlete has their moment. So book a Varsity Media Sportscast today, and let's get your team the recognition it deserves.
Back live from East Islip High School as Deer Park and East Islip are about to face off in a great girls basketball showdown. Rob, when you look at these two teams tonight, and both of them trying to finish out this first half strong, it's the final game of the first half, what do they have to do to get wins here?
Well, like you said, East Islip 7-4 overall, 3-4 in conference. Both of these teams 3-4 in conference. So this game not just going to put them on the plus side at 500 instead of going 2 games under, but it's also going to have implications in the standings themselves as they go head-to-head. Right now you've got a very young East Islip team up against a little bit more of a veteran Deer Park team. So we'll see who can get out to the action first.
Here comes East Islip. They win the opening tip. Crossing it over to the far side. Bowden tries. That shot's no good off back iron. And rebound, Deer Park in transition, 2-on-1, but they're going to slow it down. And now a turnover. Quickly ripped away and a hot start for East Islip defensively.
Yeah, they got that 3-point attempt up there. Skylar Gavin doing a good job bringing it down for Deer Park and bringing it the other way, but
that 3-ball won't go. Offensive rebound try, not going to happen, so Deer Park takes it the other way again. Still looking for our first basket of the game on our 4th possession total.
East Islip working that perimeter. We'll see if they start trying to drive to the net.
Good pass inside, up and in, the end one. A strong start and the first basket of the game for Savannah Singleton.
It looks like foul's going to be against Emerson Black. That's her first.
One free throw on deck here. High arc, gets the bounce and in. So Savannah Singleton with a 3-point play to start the scoring. The great forward for Deer Park. See how East Islip responds. Here's a 3-ball looking for the tie, missed long. Bouncing out of bounds, but a nice save made. Kick back. 3-point try again, missed long. Another offensive rebound though. The far side block, and we'll get a travel called. Taking the extra step was Emerson Black.
Well, something had to slow him down, so I guess it was the referee winning rebounds continuously. And Kevin right now just throwing up threes. And we get it when you got a big body like Singleton down there doing the rebounds, getting to the net.
2-on-1 out of the full court press results in a 3-point shot that won't go. Tough rebound. Corralled for East Islip. Now they'll advance it up the floor. This young East Islip team looking for their first basket of the game. Bounce pass inside. Kicked out. 12 on the shot clock. Deep shot goes up and knocking it down to even the score here early is Avery Bowden.
Yeah, the junior getting it done. They had a few opportunities, and now they're 1 of 5. Hopefully find the sweet spot as they go for another 3.
Steal out of the press. Shot won't go. Rebound bounces around. Ball's loose. The 50-50 goes to Deer Park. Good stretch pass up the floor, and now a 3 ball. Rings in and out. Rebound for East Islip. A lot of 3-point shots early in this game.
You said a lot of action, and it's been a fast track back and forth. Both of these teams getting a lot of opportunities. The 3s, though, right now only 1 is hit.
Another try for East Islip. Off back iron, high bounce. Rebound goes to Deer Park, and they move immediately. Great transition dribble. Layup won't go. Rebound up and over. Another offensive board. Deer Park grabs their 3rd offensive rebound. Inside out pass. The 3, nothing but net. Drilling it and forcing the timeout. Destiny Williamson.
So doing a nice job working that ball as well under the net. Right now, I'm impressed most by Savannah Singleton on both sides, pulling down the defensive and offensive rebounds. She's the one that shot that out for the 3. And 6-3 now.
6-3, and maybe the most fast-paced start you could have imagined. We could take a moment here to just look at the coaches' keys from both Juliana Nice, who's in her 2nd year at Deer Park, and Mike Petrie, who's in year 17 as the varsity head coach. It's his 2nd stint. Was here in 1994 to 2004, now back for the last 7 seasons. But these two, and especially on the East Islip side, we've seen it early, Coach Petrie's going to really emphasize that full court press.
Yeah, and I mean, you see with those keys to the game, scoring efficiently, trying to be as efficient as they can, which right now, not necessarily the case, but getting warmed up, bringing pressure. Both of these teams certainly have been pressing hard. And East Islip's, again, a young team, so they're going to try to rattle them as best they can. And so far, the unconventional 3-pointer and then 2 others. And here we are with 5:20 left in the first quarter.
Out of the timeout. East Islip advances past the timeline, and now some good passing inside out. Another 3-point try. High arcing, won't go. Misses off the right side of the rim. Bounce pass back out. A lot of offensive rebounds early in this game.
And every single shot attempt for East Islip has been a 3.
It's another. It's going to go over the basket, and Koloff couldn't get that one to go. So it's out of bounds. They'll get right back into that full court press. And you're right, it's just been 3-point shot after 3-point shot.
Have you ever seen that before? Like, literally no pressure underneath. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Not in a high school game. That's how they're starting early. They grab another steal. Here they come the other way, but tip the pass now inside. And we're going to get another travel, a tough pass to grab. And once again, it's Emerson Black just sliding that pivot foot half an inch too far.
You'd think that they would establish a little bit more of a presence on the net. There's no size mismatch, albeit they're young.
This layup won't go. Rebound and now moving in transition, but a good job swinging it back and with the ball. Black has it high in the middle. Swung to the right side. Here's another 3-point try. That one's good over 2 defenders. How about the big shot from Pia Smaldone?
A beautiful shot there. Nothing but net. And I guess, again, you're going to take those shots, as many as you can, and they're eventually going to go in. High volume 3-point attempts.
Bowden with the steal, the skip pass. The shot goes in and out. They kick back out, though. Smaldone tries another, but misses long. Another offensive rebound. Black kicks it out. Another try, misses short, might have got tipped, and that'll be out of bounds. With 3:43 to play, we're tied at 6.
I'm befuddled right now. It's amazing to watch, but there has not been anything other than a 3-point shot attempt.
Good stretch pass for Deer Park. Now they're going to hoist up a 3. That misses long. Bounce pass back to Smaldone, and it'll get advanced with Bowden, who skips it. Let's do it again. The three misses short. Another good look for East Islip. Here's a stretch pass, and all alone for the layup and the lead. Putting that one in off the assist for Deer Park was Malik Ostamerlank.
Ostamerlank just getting that long pass and making it look real easy on the other end, and that's what you got to do. When you get those chances, take advantage.
Ball skipped to the corner, bounce pass inside, back out to Smaldone. She tries again, just hits back iron, bounces out, and a good rebound. Smaldone has it, skips to the corner. The near side, the drive, and our first two-point try for East Islip goes down and evens it up.
Well, that's what you call efficiency. Kaylin Talt driving to the net and getting two. 1 for 1 on the 2-point attempts.
Deer Park looking to get the lead back. The elbow jumper won't go. Off front iron, and now Smaldone will take it up and slow it down. Gives to Black up top. Back to Smaldone. Looking for some space. Smaldone steps up, crosses over. Pass gets deflected, but it ends up back with Smaldone. Now to the corner. Another three ball. Misses and goes out on the attempt was Avery Bowden. And we'll get some subs here for East Islip. Coming into this game, Emily Saccone and also her counterpart, Alexa Dury.
Dury, just a 7th grader, and that is a theme for this East Islip team as they have 3 7th graders on the roster.
Pass inside, elbow jumper doesn't go. Rebound went to Black, now Smaldone the other way. Pass near side, three ball won't go. And out of bounds with 1:53 to play.
And Kev, one of the things for this East Islip team, 11 players on the roster, 8 of them are underclassmen, 5 of them middle schoolers. So the future looks bright. They're going to take their opportunities, and as they get older and play together a little bit more, efficiency is going to kick up a notch.
Another three-point try. Takes a high bounce off the rim, and it'll go the other way. An offensive foul over the back. Goes Alexa Dury trying to make a play coming right in.
It's going to be a second foul now on Emerson Black. So early foul trouble.
Because I don't have camera one, just so you guys know.
Missed shot, now rebound goes the other way. Smaldone at the logo, gives right side, now back to her. Good pass to the short corner near side. Skipped around, entry pass to Black, great ball movement, a 2-point try won't go, ends up over. Now in transition, Deer Park comes the other way, and it'll end up out of bounds. Really chaotic transition game early.
Yeah, it certainly was. I thought Saccone might have got her hand in on that one, but it looked like it was a clear out. And again, it's been a track meet, Kevin, back and forth, back and forth. And we'll see if they start settling down, even with the threes. Get your feet set, try to find the look.
Bounce pass to the foul line. It's going to be a jump ball. Deer Park possession.
Good battle over there with Samaya Rahman holding on to the ball, and Deer Park's now going to have possession.
Deer Park the other way. Been a few minutes since their last basket. Here's a try, left side, off the backboard, won't go, but stolen away quickly. With the ball is Jones, Jamira Jones. Her pass ends up going through the hands, now in transition. The layup won't go, but a foul called. Good take going coast to coast, Anna Koloff.
And a tough break there for Jamira Jones, who showed that athleticism that she's got. It went off the hands of DeLargy and now back the other way, and going to get our first foul shots of the game.
Koloff to take 2. First shot's up and no good. Takes 2 bounces, one on the back, one on the front, falls out. Second free throw with a chance to take the lead under 1:37 to play. Koloff's second hits back iron, but the long rebound goes to Smaldone. She settles, looks to drive, kicks back out, Now it's swung around. Smaldone at the free throw line. Takes a dribble to her right, kicks it out. 3-ball, won't go. Rebound, Smaldone goes right up with it and puts it in. 10-8 the score with 20 seconds to play.
Pia Smaldone, the 8th grader, driving to the net and getting it done a different way. So she's got a 3 and a traditional 2.
And Pia Smaldone is the only player on this team, Coach Petrie told me, that's a real all-year-round basketball nut. She just lives it, breathes it, trains all year, plays AAU all year, and all of her time and energy goes into getting better at basketball. We've seen some big plays early. Here's a 3-ball for Deer Park. That one's off front iron, but right back out to the shooter. Another try is going to miss short, so a good pair of tries for Jenna DeLargy, and that'll end the quarter. 10-8 is your score after 1 between East Islip and Deer Park. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
This is Jalen Brunson. You're watching Varsity Media.
Saved, but now in transition the other way. Smaldone goes behind her back, kicks to the corner. Another 3-point try. High arcing, won't go. And the long rebound ends up with Deer Park. As they look to move it in transition, the real talented Jamira Jones started it. It ends up in the corner. Back up top for Jones. She pumps, drives. Great move, but gets denied by Black.
And as much as that frenetic pace for East Islip has not really paid dividends on the offensive side, defensively, they're not letting Deer Park really set much up at all. They're getting in the way of everything.
Pass up top to Rahman, and now back to Jones. Goes with the crossover, lost it for a second. Entry pass knocked away, and East Islip will take things the other way. Once again, Smaldone, the ball handler, kicks near side. Another 3-point try will not go. Anna Koloff having some trouble finding her shot, but one of the best shooters you'll find locally, so has to keep throwing them up.
The other noticeable thing is that for East Islip, Emerson Black still in the game. She's got 2 fouls so far, so putting a lot of faith in Black, the senior talented forward.
Smaldone to Black. 2 extra passes, and that 3 is not going to fall. On the attempt was Saccone, and now some action for Deer Park. The drive, kick to the corner, one more up to Jones. She looks to drive now, but a high pass ends up over the head of Asta Merlank, and now turned over. Smaldone with another takeaway. Sends one down under the rim, but it's knocked away. Good job by Jones. Great awareness. Probably saved the basket.
Certainly did a good job by breaking things up down there. And
there's a mid-range shot. Smaldone knocks it down. Takes it inside the arc for the first time tonight. And with 6 minutes to go, it's a 4-point East Islip lead.
yeah, and the 8th grader doing a lot of that damage. Smaldone having a good afternoon so far.
That's going to be a travel as the move started with a step before a dribble.
And that call made by our official Mike Hogan and Fahey, the other referee for today's competition. And we got a timeout.
Really good pair of officials for this afternoon's contest. This Thursday evening at East Islip High School. What have you seen from these first 13 minutes or so between these two teams? A lot of 3-point shots.
Oh, well, like you said it. I mean, I think that is certainly the theme. It's a high-volume 3-point game. East Islip certainly getting the better of it as far as putting up the shots, and obviously the 12 on the scoreboard, the lead. But, again, it's that frenetic pace that they're creating that is creating a lot of offensive opportunities, even though low on the efficiency percentage. But they're not letting Deer Park set up much at all. You thought early on with the way Singleton was driving to the net that would be a game plan, but they've done a good job stopping the transition.
Doing a really nice job in that Mike Petrie full-court press. It's a tough one to break, and more importantly, it's a tough one to go the full length of a game against because it's so easy to make mistakes, and they throw it at you every time. Here's a good inbound. Now the other way, fresh off the bench, Kaylee Zumo, another one of those talented middle schoolers and a terrific lacrosse player. Looking for a skip pass, it gets denied. Tough one backed into a corner for Avery Bowden, and we get a whistle in transition, a foul. think that's also on Bowdoin.
It will be Bowdoin's first and the first for the team in this quarter.
Still a 12-8 game, 5.5 to play in the second quarter. Jones, great jab step, fires the three, no good, but a great look.
It really was a great look. She set up her feet, had a good angle on it, good release, just off the mark.
There's Smaldone with it. Drives, kicks to Koloff. Takes a few dribbles to the corner, and that's going to be a foul. Physical defense there from Olivia Murick.
That's going to be her first foul of the game, team's first.
And she'll head to the bench, and coming in for Savannah Singleton. Here's a corner three. That one's good. Kaylee Zumo making her presence felt early.
And again, the youth movement continues. Another 8th grader putting up some points. You got to love it.
Good pass to the corner, and now another three-point try on the other end won't go. That one can't get saved. A great attempt by Asta Merlank, and timeout called by Mike Petrie. Deer Park has countered the press with one of their own now, making this even more chaotic in terms of spacing on the floor, and East Islip's going to talk it over.
Yeah, without a doubt, and the conversation is probably going to be exactly that. They're going to be challenge us back and forth now, trying to disrupt things. And again, Kev, both of these teams 3 and 4. This game matters a lot because we're getting into a time of year where you want to create momentum and a certain energy going into the second half of the season. And for East Islip, just with this youth movement, I mean, this is an incredible opportunity. You got to think you want to win the game, you want to advance in the season, but it's really nice to think about the years you have ahead.
And I know playing high school basketball, when you get to that midway point, that's when you're supposed to hit that stride, as you said, and that's the goal for everyone. You see every team once, second time through, you want to be better than them. And for East Islip, they're off to a good start in this final game of the first half. Deer Park's got to start chipping away before this half. They've had a lot of trouble scoring after the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, and I'd like to see East Islip, change the looks a little bit. I mean, right now it's working. They're up 15-8. But change the look, drive to the net. Yet you're not really seeing anybody have to box out or handle rebounds because the shots have all been outside the perimeter.
Good job breaking the press. Sets up a 3-on-2. Zumo has it on the wing. Thought about a shot, now dribbles. Kicks it up top for Bowdoin again. Looking to create some space. Bounces it to Smaldone, who's double teamed. Swung to Koloff. Open shot. She gives it a try. That one's true.
Well, how about Koloff getting it done now? So a couple of different scorers, and the threes are starting to land.
Smaldone with the steal. East Islip is buzzing right now. She crosses over. Kicks again to Koloff. Back to Zumo. Does she have another one? No, hits backboard and drops out. But EI rolling these last few minutes, up 10.
I love the look Zumo is getting from the corner threes, too. She's got wide open shots and taking them.
Travel on Jamira Jones. 10-point difference, 18-8 to score. A quick sub for Deer Park. Coming back into the game, Jenna DeLargy.
And obviously, thematically, the three-point attempts are definitely the theme right now. I like that East Islip gives you looks from everywhere. They can hit it from the corner. They can hit it from the top.
East Islip having some trouble breaking the press there, but they do. Now here's Smaldone. She just sends up a floater, kind of got caught in that in-between shot pass moment, and once you're in the air, you got to make a decision, and she did.
That's exactly what happened there. She got caught up and fell short. But her team's up by 10. Momentum on their side. There you go.
Steal for Koloff. Takes it the other way all alone. Lays it up and in. Timeout, Deer Park. And a fired up Mike Petrie retrieves his team on the floor. Great sequence for East Islip.
You got to love seeing that, too, out of coach, right? Petrie's swinging that fist, ramped and ready to go. And this timeout is certainly a let's collect ourselves. We are on the odd side of the run right now. So for Deer Park, they're going to have to figure out how to strategize keeping up with this team because the youth, the speed, everything they got going on is clicking right now.
Mike Petrie told me a great story during the week here, actually, relates to us. Went to Syracuse for broadcasting, said he was in the same class and the same floor in the dormitory as Mike Tirico, who now, of course, Sunday Night Football on NBC and does a lot of basketball there as well. And he said quickly after seeing the way he worked and a few others at Syracuse, he said, I'm going to be a teacher. And that's what he did. Said he didn't have the chops for it. Loves watching college hoops. Was talking to him about it this week. Still loves his Syracuse orange and lives and breathes this. And he loves coaching this East Islip team because he did it for 10 years, went to the college level, coached at St. Joe's, and now back here and loving it.
And I'm guessing you asked him for Tarico's digits and trying to get a little in or what?
Don't think I got him.
Oh, you never know, Kevin.
I have a feeling I didn't get him.
You're dropping names now, you know.
Drive inside off a great pass. Not going to go. 2 good looks out of the timeout, though. They try another, and it's the second and 1 make of the game for Savannah Singleton, and boy, did they need that.
You said it, and she did finish the job with the 3-point play last time, so we'll see if she can get it done now. That foul's on Koloff, her first.
Big free throw for Singleton in a 10-point game. Can he get it back to single digits? High arcing free throw. Won't go.
I like what you did there with the single.
Thanks, Rob. Every once in a while, we have a good moment here.
That was a moment. Riding with the name, especially with a great name like Savannah Singleton.
Good press break for East Islip. They get right by half court. Now Smaldone has it. Gives inside. They go back to that inside out. That's a long 3 off backboard. And again, a long rebound goes to Deer Park, and it's going to be a carry. And I don't think Deer Park agrees with it. Looked like maybe some contact on the ball, but a good officiating crew here. I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt. And on that drive for East Islip, Caitlin Toll got behind the defense. They couldn't connect with her, and that created the missed opportunity to go the other way.
Pia Smaldone tries a float and gets it up. Nice job on the move to put that 6-foot jumper in.
How about Pia Smaldone? She's putting on a show today. And again, don't let her size fool you. Just an 8th grader.
Jones tries the 3 off the dribble. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Singleton gets fouled again. 12-point game, tied for the largest lead of the first half for East Islip.
As they sort things out. So that foul is going to go up against Koloff. I thought that was going to be called on Smaldone, but Koloff now with 2.
There's that high arcing shot again. Hits front rim. Second shot. Won't go. Offensive rebound for Deer Park, though. Great fight by Asta Merlank. Now they move it around. Corner for Asta Merlank. She dribbles in. Looks for the reverse. Gets denied. But the offensive rebound and going right back to the line. Savannah Singleton.
And that could be part of the game plan right now. I mean, she is aggressive. She's strong. She can get under the net. If she keeps driving, she's going to draw fouls. This one is on Smaldone, her first. Team's got 4.
2:23 to play in this first half. Free throws up. That one, nothing but net. Looking to cut it to 10. Will not. Brutal roll out of the rim, but a turnover right away. She tries it again from the free throw line. No good. Underneath. Smaldone double teamed at the baseline. Timeout called by Mike Petrie.
Probably one he doesn't want to call, but it's the right time to call it as they're feeling the pressure of that Deer Park press. And now Deer Park making some things happen under the net.
It's been a good counter for them. At first, when they adjusted to it, I think they were losing that track meet a little bit, but now it's paying off. Still an 11-point game, but momentum starting to shift back to the Falcons.
Also asserting their physicality now underneath and inside the paint. You know, that's what they can do. You want to keep hitting us on the perimeter. Let's play in the paint and see if you can do it another way. And right now they're winning those battles.
And when it comes to the press, sometimes you just got to try and meet the team that's besting you with exactly what they're doing instead of trying to avoid it. And they've gone right into it and done successful.
Also, by playing that way, they've created a lot of opportunities for East Islip to get a little undisciplined. 4 fouls this quarter. They got Emp Black and Koloff both have 2 apiece. And not many fouls, only 2 total fouls.
There's another turnover. but Smaldone denies it.
That was a nice block. Doing it on both sides of the court. That young lady is really showing off today.
120 seconds to play. Kick to the corner off the inbound. It's the design play. Shot won't go. Smaldone rebound and now advance. They'll finally cross half court and get some offense going. Koloff steps up. Skip pass. And now back to Smaldone, who goes corner to Koloff. Smaldone pump fakes, drives. Good. Step inside. Won't go. Offensive rebound and a foul. East Islip will have one under the basket.
And that foul's going to be against Samaya Rahman, her first. That's a team second. They've only got 3 team fouls thus far with 1:41 remaining in the half.
Inbounder is Bowden. Koloff tries a 3, won't go. There comes Deer Park the other way. Williamson, left side for DeLargy, and now to the near side. Williamson bounces it in. Shots up, high bounce, won't go again.
I wonder if they rigged the rim over there. It's killing them on that side. Singleton's been getting it up and just not getting the bounces.
Koloff corner to Smaldone. Smaldone tries a 3. It's missed left. Good defense. Now approaching a minute to play. Here comes Deer Park. Down 11. They turn it over. Each team guaranteed at least one more possession in this half. Smaldone, nice crossover drive. Lefty floater is good. Showing off some skills there.
Yeah, just getting that nice step right through the lane and asserting himself, like you said, left-handed. Smooth.
Open 3 is launched and long. Bowden gives inside, now back out Smaldone. She's going to try that. This is just long. Williamson on the drive, almost lost it. Singleton's going to try again. That one's good. Back to 11 points. It's 24-13, 5 seconds to go. Bowden with the heave, won't go off the side of the backboard, and that will end the first half. 24-13, East Islip leads here at home over Deer Park. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, second half action is on deck here at the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
Now is a great time to book a sportscast with Varsity Media. What sets our sportscast apart isn't just the quality of our production, it's the knowledge, passion, and professionalism that our announcers bring to every game.
And here he comes again. Off the backboard! Are you serious?
Daly tries another 3. That one's good. One from the left corner, now from the right. Daly's on fire with 10 points in the opening quarter.
Loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash. What a way to end the third quarter.
Our commentators research athletes and highlight storylines that matter to your communities. Our approach creates a broadcast experience that not only informs, but elevates the athletes, giving the kind of recognition usually reserved for professional levels. Varsity Media's announcers make sure that every athlete has their moment. So book a Varsity Media Sportscast today, and let's get your team the recognition it deserves.
For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media. Hey parents, coaches, and players, ever wonder what makes Varsity Media stand out as the tri-state leader in sports live streaming and videography?
If you're looking to optimize your sporting event, look no further than Varsity Media's coverage. Since working with them over the course of the past 4 years through the Elite 5 New York City Football Showcase, their coverage has helped take us to the top.
Varsity Media does an unbelievable job in terms of the broadcast, backgrounds on kids, do a great job of exposure from top to bottom. I couldn't really say anything negative. It's been a great couple of years that we've been working together, and it's just fantastic.
Well, I'll tell you, the fact that you guys are here has helped grow it, really. I mean, Varsity Media has been a good partner with us now for the last couple of years. That brings this game to a much broader audience.
The level of detail and that you go to, I mean, obviously the announcers, the camera angles, the slow motions, I mean, you feel like it's being covered by, ESPN.
If you'd like to book with Varsity Media, reach out at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Help keep Varsity Media's broadcasts free on YouTube by considering an advertising sponsorship. Our coverage of local games helps local businesses get visibility in the community. To learn more about our sponsorship packages and rates, email ben@varsitymedia.net.
He's got room to go. Merrill towards the end zone. Lost his lid. Touchdown!
JJ Damo, face on, stay on athlete. Controlling the face-off. That's 3 in a row now.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. You've seen the dedication, the long hours, the early mornings, the sacrifice. You know your athlete has what it takes, but how do you make sure the right people see it? The recruiting process isn't easy. Coaches are flooded with highlights, but how do you stand out in the crowd? At Varsity Media, we specialize in creating game-changing ISO videos, high-definition, athlete-focused footage that highlights exactly what college recruiters want to see. With our up-close ISO video, we capture your athletes' key moments. No more wide angles showing other players. This is just your athlete's pure, raw talent. This is more than a video. This is the opportunity your athlete deserves. Give your athlete the edge they need. Make the right impression with Varsity Media's ISO video service. The future starts now.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media. You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
Back live from East Islip High School on the Varsity Media Sports Network. I'm Kevin Bunk. I want to thank you for joining us. Alongside me, Rob Anderson this afternoon. And it was an action-packed first half. An 11-point lead is how it ended up. East Islip up 24-13 over the Deer Park Falcons. And Rob, let's take a look at those impact players from this game that the coaches told us really look out for. And you check out the stats. For Deer Park, it's Jamira Jones and Jenna Delargy.
And you've seen him stand out so far. Jamira Jones, probably one of the most athletic kids out there. And Delargy, a presence as well in the middle of the court and getting it done on both ends.
Both teams have done a good job offensive rebounding as well. Delargy playing a role in that. For East Islip, they've countered it with the 8th grader Pia Smaldone and also Anna Koloff.
So let's say it, Pia Smaldone, and we got to thank Maureen, Grandma, thank you for letting Dad know about the pronunciation.
Someone's got to keep us in check here.
Someone's got to keep us in check. You know, the coaches give us pronunciations and whatnot, but it's so much better getting it from the parents. And Pia has been Mama Pia. She's been absolutely insane so far. This kid hitting the threes, getting it done underneath. She's a big body for only 8th grade. So Pia Smaldone doing a great job. Anna Koloff also, physical presence, the junior guard getting it done. Right now, she's got 2 fouls to her name, so we'll hope that Anna can just keep the fouls in check, and she's been an impact player in this game for sure.
And when you hear that Pia works all year round, it's not a surprise after when you watch her because she did something that you rarely see in high school. A right-handed shooter, she drives in, crosses over, and from about 6 feet out, she's defended on the right side, so she switches it to the left hand, throws up the lefty floater, and knocks it down, having a terrific game, a great year. And when you talk to Mike Petrie about his excitement for this 7th and 8th grade group, these 5 middle schoolers that have been playing all year, and then there's more on the way, more on this bench that are developing, he's so excited for the future, and a lot of that revolves around having a great, dedicated player like Pia Smaldone.
And you just saw them in the camera there. That was number 13, Smaldone, and number 5 is Koloff. So the impact players standing next to each other. They knew it, giving each other that positive impact energy.
16 minutes to play, and right off the rip, almost a turnover. This East Islip press has created a lot of problems. Now tipped out of bounds. Just 8 seconds in, we have an inbound. We'll go right up top. Now, inside Singleton drives, and she has been living at the free throw line so far. In this one, she'll get 2 more.
Yeah, they don't have an answer for her, honestly, underneath the net so far. She has been driving, and now Emerson Black, her 3rd foul of the game.
Something to watch for the East Islip center. Singleton gets the first basket of half number 2 on the first free throw. That shot falls. Nylon on both, and now a 9-point game, kind of where it's been hovering this whole time. And this Deer Park press is causing a lot of problems.
It certainly is. They have turned the tide once they got a little bit more aggressive there. And again, we talk about the aggressive side of both. It's Singleton also drawing a lot of fouls, and she can hurt you at the foul line if you start giving her more opportunities.
Here's East Islip, their first possession of the second half. Koloff thought about it. Dribble drive, kicks back out. And up top for Black. Black, not much of a shooting threat. Here's Koloff with the drive to the right side, goes to scoop it up, got tipped, went back, and now Destiny Williamson with some time to bring it up, but tipped right next to us and out of play. So we had a 9-point game with 7:13 to go. Deer Park will inbound. Up top for Williamson, defended hard. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Great defense up top.
And then you saw Destiny Williamson on our camera. She's another one hustling out there, making some good plays, trying to get those passes across for Deer Park.
9 points the difference. Can East Islip extend it back to double digits? Great pass down low, but denied by Singleton. She's having a terrific game on both ends. Deer Park advances it quickly. Swinging it around. Williamson tries the three. That's no good. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go the other way. East Islip possession of the baseline inbound. Coast to coast. Now the bounce pass to Black. She puts it up and in. That's really nice transition basketball.
Yeah, good job by Tall, too. She thought about it and then saw her teammate wide open, bounced it underneath, and got the job done. So now 26-15 in favor of the home team.
Inbound goes up to Black, and now East Islip starting to figure out this press. Koloff tries a three. Hits back iron, bounces out. Tough rebound for Black, but an unfortunate travel. She never had her balance, but she did have possession. Tough rebound there.
Yeah, that's exactly the combination that leads to a travel. A little bit off balance, but got the ball. And we'll see. East Islip again starting to get their momentum going. And there
Spaldone takes it away. They're going to call it carry.
And you saw the process in her mind, right? Spaldone looked up, thought she was going to make the pass, and then held on to it, and boom, back the other way. Deer Park gets possession.
To the near side. Ostermerlank now swung around. Here's a three-point try off the backboard, off the rim. Koloff ends up with it. She's looking to advance. Great defense here, though. Now Koloff switches to the left, has some room, drives, takes some contact. Shot won't go, no foul called. Deer Park goes the other way. Oh, it's stumbling, losing the ball. Unfortunate, maybe injury as she walks off. The layup goes the other way, and we get a whistle. Unfortunately, walking off there, Jenna DeLargy for Deer Park heads into the locker room. Looked like she stepped wrong coming up the floor.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an official's timeout, but it looks like there's a full timeout that was called. So Talt took advantage of it, but yes, right off DeLargy went and getting attended to now over in the locker room. It looked like maybe a knee. Can't really tell. She was limping off and put her hand down in that direction, so hopefully she'll be all right.
For Deer Park now down 13. Injury aside, they could have used the timeout. They're starting to lose that momentum again. It's a big loss for Coach Nice.
All right, we just talked about DeLargy and the impact that she makes in the transition on the rebounds. A senior, a major part of this game. And it looks like Ostermerlank is in now. And DeLargy now coming out of the locker room. She's going to get looked at and make her way over to the bench. So cross our fingers that she's all right.
Here's Deer Park looking to bounce back after the timeout and injury. They really need a basket. Down 28-15. Here's a great drive. Lefty scoop. Hits front rim, so just short. Smaldone taking it up the floor. Stretch pass, bounces around, but it's handled. There's the drive, some contact, and a great hook, but just off the front of the rim, and now a jump ball will go the other way.
Yeah, I think Rahman got away with the reach, but she did hit the ball. There was contact in there, and now go the other way. So Deer Park now trying to settle in and get this thing back within single digits.
Pass to the corner. Here's a good rip and drive. Stopping and shooting. A really good look. And a nice job creating it, but it's going to end up short for Jamira Jones. Now here's Smaldone again with a carry.
Yeah, there's a lot of hesitation right now. You can see Pia overthinking things a little bit. Her head goes up and then whatnot. So she's going to take a little rest. I'm sure it's more just to settle down frustration than anything else.
You can tell Mike Petrie getting frustrated because as well as East Islip's played, they haven't been able to actually string together enough to feel like you're putting away Deer Park. They're still just a shot or two away from getting right back into it. Here's a drive and getting tripped up. Not a good hard take was Destiny Williamson.
Let's see who that foul is on. I think Black got it. No, she's going to get called. Wow, she had her hands up, I guess feet moving. That's her fourth. So Emerson Black in serious foul trouble. We'll see if Petrie recognizes it and gives her the yank. That's a tough foul call against her.
Here's Jones. Great move to the left, goes up with the right. Offensive rebound, put right back up, but it's going to be out on East Islip after the miss. Deer Park will keep it. They get a fresh shot clock.
There you see number 15, Emerson Black, and I am surprised she's still in the game. I got to be honest with you. 4 fouls and only 1 on the team, 2 so far this quarter.
And for a player who really spends their time under the rim on both ends, always a tough mindset when you have that 4th foul. Williamson drives, kicks corner. Jones, high arcing 3, just over. But a great offensive rebound pass back inside. Another rebound for Deer Park, but a turnover in the corner going the other way. Bowden has it. She skips it up to Koloff, who drives with the right, embraces the contact, and for it, she'll be rewarded with a trip to the line.
Well, she's played aggressive on both sides, so now she's going to get an opportunity with 2 shots in. That one's going to be the 3rd foul called against Olivia Myrick. Smaldone checking back in.
And Black heads out. You wonder how long she'll be out for with those 4 fouls. You want to keep her for potential crunch time. That first free throw is good from Koloff. Smaldone, offensive rebound off the miss. Put back attempt. Not going to go. The other way Williamson goes, and that pass gets tipped out of bounds. Pass tipped out of bounds, and once again you're starting to see this team cash in on this pressure.
I'll tell you, you watch Jamira Jones out there. She's moving all over the place trying to get herself open. She can start hitting that basket. She's going to be a dangerous one to be able to bring Deer Park right back in this game.
There's Jones again with it. Swings it over to Williamson, now inside. It's an open jumper, banked, but they can't get it to drop. And a foul called. A little too much contact there from Ostermerlank, and the shot attempt was a good one from Myrick, but another one where Deer Park probably feels like they're getting robbed. Ill-advised pass. Here comes Jones in transition. She'll pull it back out. Skip pass to the corner. Koloff got a hand on it, and it ends up ricocheting off of Samaya Rahman. So it'll be East Islip ball.
Yeah, you saw Austin Murrick not happy with that pass. She was shaking her head, but fortunately for her, the tip off the fingers of Koloff, and there's going to be another timeout called. And it's going to be a full.
We're just under 3 minutes now, 2:57 to be exact. 29-15 the score. And for East Islip, defensively, they're just not letting Deer Park back into this game.
No, they're certainly not. They've been doing a very good job. They've maintained being aggressive, and outside of Black with the foul trouble, they've pretty much done it cleanly. And you can see that Deer Park's starting to try to assert themselves, dominate something inside the paint, but it's not clicking right now. They've had opportunities. Again, Jamira Jones creates a lot out there. She creates a lot of space. They're just having some bad luck with that rim.
And contrarily, the Deer Park defense has kept them in the game, too. The reason that this isn't a larger deficit is because their defense in this press has done a really good job.
They have, and they're doing a good job with rebounds as well on the defensive side. So, you know, we've got a lot of time left in this game, 29-15. And it's not a full tilt yet. You feel like Deer Park is still hanging around in this one. But as we mentioned earlier, Kevin, it's a big part of the season. Again, we got to remind you, conference 3-4, they have the same exact record. One team's going to walk out of here 500, and the other one's going to be 2 games under. Pivotal point in the season.
Odin swings through and now takes it across half court. Dribbles to the corner, now wants to escape. She's getting hounded by Jenna DeLargy, who just checked back into the game. going to be a foul call near side corner. Smaldone had the ball. Koloff dribbles. Defender tripped up was Williamson. Koloff misses the shot, got her own offensive rebound, and swiftly a jump ball will follow.
And as you alluded to, it's good to see that DeLargy's back in the game, but she still is grimacing a little bit. You can see as she's favoring the left side.
Smaldone tries a three, misses short. There's DeLargy with the ball, her first action after the injury. A reach-in foul going to be called as Jones was looking to drive to the basket.
Yeah, and that one's going to be called against Emily Saccone. That's her first. The freshman getting some time now in this game.
Jones drives, floats, no good. She can't buy one, but she's playing so great.
Okay, you said it. She creates, but just not getting the finishing touch.
Great pass inside to Smaldone. She couldn't cash it in, though. DeLargy inside for Jones again. She kicks corner. It's going to be an open jumper. That one short. On the attempt, Ostermerlang. They'll try again for Smaldone inside. She goes up with the left, can't get it.
I think her feet were moving a little faster than her hands there and just got caught up. Just missing the layup.
DeLargy with a nice spin and scoop. Won't go. Drive, off the dribble, shot. Too high. And another held ball. These teams fighting for 50-50 balls. .4 lead still, 29-15. It's been a few minutes since the last basket. Inbound goes to Jones. It's a light press now. This one swung. Koloff nearly takes it away. Jones going to drive and one. Heck of a basket from Jamira Jones. She'll head to the free throw line. They needed that.
They certainly did, and that foul, who do we got there? Is it Smaldone?
Pia Smaldone.
All right, that's her second of the game, and that's going to send Jones to the line. And again, she creates. She can make things happen here.
Jones hits it. So just like that, 29-18 the score. That's a big three-point play for them. See if they can get the stop to pair with it. Koloff, nice drive off the catch, and she'll go to the free throw line now. These last 4 minutes have slowed down the game in a way that the first half did not possess, and maybe that's working out for Deer Park a little bit.
Well, one of the things I think Coach Nice can look at is that as they go towards the net, they are drawing fouls and making things happen.
Hits every part of the rim and drops for Koloff.
Yeah, Deer Park's like, how come that's not working for us? Everything keeps bouncing out. Home field practice court.
Second free throw, no good. We get a violation. Get another shot for Koloff. And that one falls, so a costly violation. Puts it back to a 13-point difference. Here comes Jones. We're under a minute now. Hounded up the floor, loses it.
That's going to be the freshman's second foul.
And immediately her coach, Mike Petrie, standing up for his player as Emily Saccone catches a tough break in transition. First free throw is good from Jones. And she hits the second one. So 3 for 3 on consecutive trips to the line for Jones. Bounce pass to Koloff. She steps back, tries a three, misses long. Rebound goes all the way to the corner. Smaldone grabbed it, kicks out to Bowden. She can't cash that one in. 40 seconds to play.
He said Coach Petrie defending his player, but also knows that that's the 5th foul. He doesn't want to see them get to the line. He'd like to see these 30 seconds tick away.
That one tipped again by Koloff. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 31 seconds on the game clock. Jones swings it. Now to the corner, another try, and an illegal screen is the call on the far side of the court. Asta Merlank with the contact.
That's a tough call there, as that 3 was all set up, and an offensive foul, but now both of them with 5.
Almost turned over again. And you're right, the most important thing here for Deer Park, do not foul in this press.
And on camera there, you just saw Jenna DeLargy. She's looking a lot better since her trip to the locker room. And there's that foul you were talking about.
A tough foul, 99 feet away from the basket.
So Maya Rahman, she's been doing a good job of reaching in and getting her hand on the ball. That time, not so much. Both teams in the bonus now, so.
First free throw does not go. Second one. Bounces around, comes out. 22 seconds for Deer Park. This would be a big basket if they can get it. Jones just going to take it all the way. That layup has great touch. She puts it in. 12 seconds. Clock continues to run. 9-point game. Pass stretched up the floor. And a great hook from East Islip. How about the drama to end this? 1 second left. That ends the third quarter. An incredible final 20 seconds. 33-22 the score. We'll get the conclusion on the other side between East Islip and Deer Park on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media. You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media. For all the latest Varsity Media updates, including
tipped and turned over. Deer Park takes it back right away. Destiny Williamson has it. I want to thank you for joining us on the Varsity Media Sports Network today. So we get a whistle and a travel. As it's been all afternoon, I'm Kevin Bunk alongside Rob Anderson. Rob, good first 3 quarters in the books. A lot on the line standings-wise. Big fourth quarter here.
Yeah, it certainly is, and you got to love the way that third quarter ended. Jamira Jones showing what she does best, going end-to-end and scoring a basket. Now, you're happy that she put the 2 up, but she also could have worked that clock a little bit. Having the fast track with 20-some-odd seconds left led to a beautiful hook on the East Islip side.
There's another turnover. Williamson with purpose the other way, puts it up, fouled. She was locked in on that basket from end to end. Now she'll get a chance to try and cut this to single digits with 2 free throws. 11-point game right now, 33-22 with 7:28 to play. First one won't go.
That's the third foul on Koloff, and a tough one. Feet were moving, but the only contact was the hips. Lane looked pretty clear.
Second shot won't go.
You know, off air, you alluded to the fact when you play this press, it does get sloppy, and both teams need to say it. The fouls could be the difference in this.
Koloff tries a deep three, high bounce, but drops out and rebounded by Singleton. Now Williamson goes the other way. Puts it middle to Jones. No one steps up to her. She's going to knock that down every time.
Well, look who woke up. Jamira Jones doing a heck of a job right now. He said it. All she had to do was start hitting the baskets, and she's starting to do that now. So,
Smaldone spins off Jones. Gives inside to Black, who goes up with the left, but gets denied as DeLargy starts to look like her usual self. Now her second shift since the injury.
Yeah, you said it. No ill effects there as she puts up a perfect block. Nothing but ball.
Smaldone on the near side wing. She's going to go up with the left hook. No good. Black rebounds. Kick to the corner. Not going to go, but another rebound try. Black will have last touch as it goes out of bounds. 33-24. This is a big possession for Deer Park. They haven't really been able to get it inside 9 points.
No, this is it right now. They're back in single digits. Most of the time they've been down by double digits.
Going low to Singleton. She put it on the ground and lost it, but a great diving effort to keep it in bounds. A deep three ball. Got it! Way outside, Jenna DeLargy. Knee looks fine.
Yeah, she forgot all about it. A big block on one end and a three on the other, and now they're cooking.
And a 6-point game will send Mike Petrie to a timeout. This just got really interesting.
And the other thing we're going to keep an eye on, again, foul trouble. They need to stay out of it, especially Emerson Black. She's back in the game. There she is, number 15, hands on the hip. She's got 4 fouls. Get a look here on that kicked out. And here's DeLargy, just boom, puts it up, and it hung in the air for a minute. It was such a beautiful shot, and then hits it in a beautiful three.
From way outside, she didn't even hesitate. Talk about the confidence to take that shot.
There's our officials having a conversation about how good that shot was also.
And with the way that these two teams have opted to confidently shoot the three, albeit they're not knocking them down at the efficient rate they'd want them to, but a 9-point game is nothing because Deer Park, as you just saw, could drain the three, and now we're right to a 2-possession game.
And they're slowing East Islip down offensively as well. It looked like East Islip was having, not much trouble getting to the basket and knocking them down, and then all of a sudden Deer Park said, we're going to make your life a little difficult, and they've done a great job boxing out and getting rebounds.
There's Smaldone with a little isolation on the far side. She crosses right to left, goes up, got denied, but a foul called. We'll see who it's on. 2 Deer Park defenders were there.
It's going to be Jones.
Singleton had the block, and Jones was the on-ball defender the whole way. She ends up with the foul. Big free throws for Smaldone. First one banks in. Second shot for Smaldone won't go. Singleton rebounds. Here comes Jones in a 7-point game. She steps up. Shot can't fall. We're under 6 minutes to play now. Koloff has it. Runs around 2 screens. Pulls it back out. Now moves to her left. Good pass down low to Black, who rolls off the screen. Just like that, back to 9.
Really good decision making there to get it down under to Black.
Another one. DeLargy can't get it to go. She'll try again. Won't fall. Another long rebound to Deer Park, though. Jones to DeLargy. She drives, pulls up, again, can't get it, and a foul on the rebound. A great try by Singleton, but coming down with it is Black.
And for Singleton, only her first foul of the game. It's second team foul in this quarter. But my goodness, you wouldn't expect the score to be where it is because as far as rebounds go, Deer Park has dominated.
Off the steal, the entry to Jones won't go. Now Bowden the other way, gives to Koloff, thought about it, gives corner and right back to Koloff. Anna Koloff posted up, now pulls it out. 15 on the shot clock. Smaldone wants the post up, you're gonna get a kick ball. With 4:47 to play, 12 on the shot clock.
That was a tough turnover for Deer Park down there. Rahman had the right idea, but Jones was going in a different direction, and now East Islip with control, 4:47, like you said.
Up top, Koloff steps into a three, can't get it, but the rebound bounces around until it's handled for the Falcons. They come the other way now. Williamson drive, gives it out, and another travel called.
And you can see Jones trying to get her teammates to settle down a little bit, the senior. Rahman and Jamira Jones saying, just calm it down a little bit. Let's try to get this thing going.
Still a 9-point game. Full court press is on. Bowden will take it. DeLargy trying to catch up to her. That one denied, and it's going to be out on East Islip. So the block goes right back into Koloff. Singleton with another one.
Koloff likes going for that hook, huh? Every now and again, and then Singleton figured it out that time and got the hand on there.
Stuck in a 9-point stalemate as we get taken out here at the broadcast booth.
That didn't make it any better.
No. Kick to the corner. Here's a three ball. High arcing and a high bounce off the iron. Now Koloff in alone, lays it up and in. Back to a double-digit lead. Four minutes to play. Rob, after what I saw when that ball came over, you might want to stick to soccer.
Yeah, I might want to step. Well, I was like penciling in, counting fouls, and then all of a sudden, boom.
There's a big jumper knocked down to once again give us a 9-point game. Jones has been on it in the second half, and now a takeaway. Pass up the floor to Jones. She goes up lefty, layup, puts it in. She's come alive here in this fourth quarter. 7 points the difference.
You said it, and that's the connection you want. DeLargy down to Jones.
Koloff takes it right down, and Deer Park is going to have it, and a foul called on Koloff.
That's going to be her fourth. So now two East Islip players, two pivotal players in foul trouble in Koloff and Black. That last play by Deer Park, that last basket, shows you everything that they're capable of. You had DeLargy with a great steal, lofts it down to Jones.
Williamson is going to slow things down. This is a big possession as we approach 3 minutes to go. DeLargy pumps, takes the shot. It's a travel, didn't get it to go anyways. We'll do a quick swap. It's a defensive substitution. Malik Ostermerlank comes in. A 7-point game still. East Islip trying to continue to extend their lead. They had it up to 15 at one point. But now we sit at 7. There's a foul called. In the final 3 minutes of that third quarter, both teams got into big foul trouble. Both teams capitalized on bonus free throws. Now, especially for Deer Park, you want to avoid that. But also East Islip, you cannot give free points here. Koloff pulls it out on the right wing. Still controls it. Black has it, top of the key to Koloff. She tries a three, straight on, but short. Rebound Black, kicks it out for Zumo, who hit a big three earlier in the game. Now she drives. Zumo tries the scoop, another block for Singleton, but Pia Smaldone grabs the rebound and will get a travel as she loses her balance.
Yeah, you saw Jones' head pop up. She thought she might be getting foul called against her, but she got nothing but ball on that one. Smaldone stumbled. And Deer Park really doing everything they can to get back in this one.
Still a 7-point game. Williamson has it. High pass for DeLargy. Tries the three. Got it!
DeLargy draining another massive three well outside the three-point range, and she is on fire right now.
She'll get a foul called on her the other way. Zumo, the ball handler, up the far side, and a 4-point game with 2:18 to go.
And while you don't want to send Islip to the line this early right now, the foul trouble might not be the worst thing as you start working with time. Still plenty of timeouts for both teams.
5-on-4 basketball now. All five retreat. A three-point response from Koloff. And Mike Petrie pumps his fist as a timeout's called by Deer Park.
That is a massive three-pointer, and not just Petrie, but the entire bench jumped up as they were starting to feel the pressure of Deer Park coming the other way. And cool hand Koloff getting it done.
And again, you mentioned it earlier, but this is a huge standings game to close out the first half. Two teams 3-4 in the conference, and you don't want to fall to 2 games under. Being at 500 after the first half for either of these teams is a great goal to have set and then to have accomplished. Don't want to fall to 3-5.
And how about that look there as the great Kevin Catalanato gets that shot onto the rim and nothing but net. And you can see this timeout for Deer Park really was just setting up a game plan, talking about the fouls. They pointed up to the clock. 2:10, 4 fouls. And for Petrie, no fouls. Let's work this clock as much as we can. And we'll see if they slow down their possessions. They're still coming out of the gate quickly.
It's going to be a turnover right off the inbound. It was tipped by Koloff, and then it touched Jones. But it's big, that shot, because it's a 7-point game, 3-possession game now. And Deer Park only guaranteed another 3 possessions. Williamson nearly took that.
Islip's got to work the clock.
They go up with that one, but they get the offensive rebound. Pass thrown out to no one, and now turned over. Jones takes it away. She'll lay it up and in. That's exactly what Deer Park needed. 1:50 to go, and now it's 41-36.
A great effort there by Avery Bowden to keep it in, and as Koloff turned, hurt her ankle. But she's staying up, staying in this game, limping a little bit. Keep an eye on that.
Smaldone with it. She's backed all the way to the timeline. Jones, the on-ball defender. Smaldone drives, lefty scoop, won't go, but the rebound goes to Black. It's a big one. Turned over, though, and here's Deer Park in a 5-point game for DeLargy. She pulls up and got it. 1-possession game now, 41-38. The full court press is on.
Islip's got to really handle this ball a little better. They keep coughing it up.
Turned over. Williamson gets fouled. 1:03 to go. She'll head to the line, and these are big shots.
They certainly are, and possession is so important in this game. Right now, Deer Park has done a good job getting their hands in and disrupting a lot of the play. They're just stealing the ball right out of their hands.
Again, 41-38 your score. Williamson's first free throw. Got it. Second one won't go. Ball bounces around. Deer Park ball. For the first time in forever, they have a chance to take the lead on this possession with 61 seconds left to play.
This is wild. What seemed like a comfortable lead has gotten very uncomfortable quickly.
Swung around. DeLargy's been hot. She hits that one and gives the Falcons the lead late, inside a minute. East Islip the other way. Foul called. 1-point game.
Now that foul's going to go against Rahman. That's her 4th.
And now late here, they get to go to the line, trailing by 1. First shot goes, so we're even, and the tough shot's out of the way for Kaylin Talt. For the lead. Won't get it to go, but it's tipped out by Black. And now Smaldone has it, doubled in the corner. Looks to swing it up top. She does, and a timeout called by Mike Petrie. I don't believe he had any. It's a technical foul on Coach Petrie because he called a full timeout without having any.
Yeah.
So we'll still get the 30, but a technical and a chance for Deer Park to take the lead right back on a free throw, and they get possession. And a great job coaching by Juliana Nice, because the second Mike Petrie called it, she ran to the table and shouted he doesn't have any.
Yeah, she was all over it, took advantage of his enthusiasm, I suppose you could say. And a lot of times the table will just make the accommodation, right? If you've got a 30 left, you call a full, they'll still be like, oh, he only has a 30. But Juliana Nice, not playing nice and saying, no, sir. Nope, we tied it. You're going to get a tech.
And it did look like our officials were on it, too, but she beat them to it.
Yeah. But a lot of times it's a courtesy at the table. I'm sure you've been at a lot of tables. There's a courtesy. It's like, Coach, you don't have a full. Okay, make it a 30. But not in this game, as one of these teams looking to come out of this with a 500 record. We said it repeatedly, 3-4 both teams. 7-4 overall for East Islip, 5-6 overall for Deer Park, and they have come alive, and a lot of it, Kevin, defensively. They have been stripping the ball away from these East Islip players, and a huge spot here now for DeLargy.
And who else to shoot this free throw but the one whose three-point shooting got them back into this? No good, but they will get possession. It's a 2 free throw technical. Got it. So East Islip possession, but a huge lead for Deer Park to get it on that timeout.
I can bet no fouls are going to be yelled at from here as they are in the bonus.
Up top, Bowden driving right. Bowden goes up, doesn't go, tipped out. Jones has it. Gets it to space, then pulls it back out. Her coach shouting at her, and Koloff commits the foul. I believe that's her 5th.
Yep, that's going to be number 5's 5th and final foul. It's also going to put Jones to the line. Jones had a head full of steam, and Coach Nice said slow it down. She did, drew the foul. Good call. Lots of time left on this clock, though. 21 seconds, going to last a long time. Coach Petrie, though, out of timeouts.
First free throw, no good. Coming into that one, she was 3 for 3 on the afternoon. Now 3 of 4, and this one's a big one. Got it. 2-point lead for Deer Park. East Islip with 21 seconds left needs a 2 to tie, 3 to potentially win it. Up the floor. Here comes Talt, now gives it up. 12 seconds to go. Inside for Black, out to Smaldone. She tries a 3, no good off back iron. Rebound, Deer Park. It's out of bounds, 5 seconds to play. East Islip will have possession.
Couldn't keep the handle. Great rebound getting your hands on it, but couldn't hold on.
Bowden will inbound. It's a screen up top. Give to Black. She drives, kicks out. 2-point shot, ties it. with 1.3 to play. Jones has it, and we are going to overtime here at East Islip High School. Unbelievable fourth quarter and a strong finish. And now an extra frame to decide between these two teams. How about that final shot? Knocked it down with 1.4 to go. And we'll head to overtime on the other side. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
This is Jalen Brunson. You're watching Varsity Media.
Now is a great time to book a sportscast with Varsity Media. What sets our sportscast apart isn't just the quality of our production, it's the knowledge, passion, and professionalism that our announcers bring to every game.
And here he comes again. Off the backboard! Are you serious?
Daly tries another three. That one's good. One from the left corner, now from the right. Daly's on fire with 10 points in the opening quarter.
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash. What a way to end the third quarter.
Our commentators.
An extra 4 minutes on the clock here at East Islip High School between Deer Park and East Islip. Jones drives, fouled. Layup won't go. It's a blocking foul called on Kalen Talt.
And in a game loaded with fouls, that's only going to be Talt's first of the game. Of note right now, it's Anna Koloff, who is fouled out of the game. Emerson Black's been sitting on 4. And on the other side, Samaya Rahman with 4.
Jones shot up and in. So the first point of overtime goes to Jamira Jones, who had a terrific second half. She puts in both.
Well, it certainly has been her night, her second half anyway. She has put in a fantastic effort, and it is paying off dividends.
Down low, Small Doan, up and in. Tied again. Here's Jones, eyes up the floor with a full head of steam. She drives, kicks corner. That three ball not going to go. Rahman with the take, and now 3.5 to play in this overtime period. Small Doan drives and kicks. Bowden sends it right back in. It's Black who puts it in. East Islip has the lead back.
Nice job by Black, showing off her size and getting that done.
DeLargy, quick three. That was a bit of a heat check for her after the monster fourth, and she just missed that one. Here's the entry pass for Talt, but knocked out. Good job in pursuit by Rahman, and 48-46 to score, 3:05 to play, and East Islip has it under the basket.
East Islip fortunate on that one that it did touch a hand. That pass wasn't going to get through cleanly.
Saccone was defended by Williamson, and they call a foul. I'm going to put her right to the line here in overtime.
That's only Williamson's first foul as well. And Saccone now trying to extend the lead.
First free throw good. So a 3-point game. The first one was all important, and now you can make it a 2-possession game with this second one. Saccone with a big shot here. Takes a bounce, won't go, but 1 for 2, a successful trip, making it a 3-point difference. Jones gives up top. Williamson travels.
Coach Petrie so animated over there. You can see he's making calls before they happen. He's jumping off that chair.
I love the isolated chair for him, about 4 feet from the bench.
Probably because he's jumping up all the time. He knocked people's water bottles over.
It's going to be a carry. You could put a camera on just him all game.
Every moment of it, without a doubt. It's going to be a timeout now called by Deer Park. What a comeback for Deer Park. They were down by double digits throughout the first 3 quarters and then just made that run.
Unbelievable work by them, and we had been alluding to it in the second quarter, but Jamira Jones creates so many good looks for herself. It was only a matter of time before they started to fall, as she's done her whole career. In the second half, it started to fall, and DeLargy as well, just knocking down 3 after 3. Missed her first of overtime, but it was straight as an arrow. We were standing right behind her. So those two, among others, and great rebounding, really willed a great comeback here.
Yeah, you're not kidding. The rebounding has been sensational. The picks have been sensational. And like you said, DeLargy cool as a cucumber hitting those threes after she went off the court with what looked like a little bit of a knee injury. Came back, had a few grimaces, and then got her feet going under her and making a big difference in this one on the scoreboard.
Williamson has it, travels again.
Can't make those mistakes now in overtime.
Press breaker works for the inbound, and they cross half court with ease. Kick to the corner. Bowden has it, sends it in for Smaldone. She gets fouled. Of all the fouls in this game, that may have been the clearest. A lot of contact.
You said it. That certainly was 3 offensive players, and it's going to get called against Myrick. That's her 4th. I thought it was going to go against DeLargy.
Smaldone misses the first, and now a big free throw upcoming to try and score their 50th point and make it a 2-possession game with under 2.5 minutes to play. This is both. The difference stands still at 3. Entry pass. Kick back out. Williamson, high arcing shot, no good.
East Islip should be deliberate now with every single possession.
There's the drive, and a nice job going up and in with the left. Kaylin Talt makes it a 5-point game.
Well, Talt had a lane. If you're going to give it to him, take it.
Timeout, Deer Park. They got to talk things over now. Now they're only guaranteed 2 possessions, and they're down 2 possessions. Likely they'll get 3 or 4 more, but this is a big one coming up for them. You got to get a basket.
Well, I got to be honest with you, though. They should not have 3 or 4 more if East Islip has a conversation and says, slow down. You know, Talt had a lane, so you take the lane. But they're not working the clock. Like right now, I think it's imperative. Slow it down and wait to take your shot. Use the clock as much as you can.
It's a big part of allowing them to come back in the 4th there was shots way too early in the shot clock within 10 seconds. And especially when they're misses, Rob, you can't have them.
Yeah, and that could be part of the youth. I mean, it could just be getting caught up in the game, but it certainly was. They did not use the shot clock as well as they could have. And they also protection of the ball. They got it stripped a few times, and credit to Deer Park for that. They are creating the chaos, so they're doing their job. We'll see what happens here. 149.
Inbound almost taken away. They had nowhere to go. Corner, DeLargy thought about it. Smaldone glued to her. This pass nearly turned over. DeLargy gets it back, steps into a 3. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds. Last touch by Deer Park.
That was a good job by Black to put her hands up in the air, make sure that the last touch was off of off of Deer Park.
Black comes up to set a screen. They don't use it. Kicked out. Bowden tries a 3. No good. Long rebound. Williamson's there. Jones steps back, knocks it down.
And that is the ball control. Why are you not using the shot clock? They took the quick shot, missed, rebound, boom. Deer Park the other way. That was the whole story of the third quarter. slow down play.
It's important for Deer Park to not foul here. Williamson on Bowden. Bowden dribbles around a screen, steps in, not going to go. It's a great look. Rebound, Smaldone goes right back up with it, draws the contact, and puts it in, and lets out a roar.
That is a huge basket there, and drawing the and one.
4-point game now, and a big free throw for Smaldone, who missed 2. You get another look at this. Tough take. That was the first try, and she comes right back out off the offensive rebound and cashes in.
And as she does, Olivia Myrick got her hands up. This will be the 5th and final foul for Myrick, so it turns into a player substitution timeout. And again, now Smaldone hits this. They've really got to be cognizant of taking their time.
47.4 seconds to go. Then for Deer Park, off a miss, you got to be looking for a quick transition bucket here with the 30-second shot clocks.
Yeah, they've got Delargy all the way down to the other end of the court looking for the heave. Petrie catches wind of it and sends Bowden down there to cover.
That shot misses, so they still come away with 2 points, but here comes Williamson, swings it, and it's taken away by Bowden. She drives and is fouled. Some made free throws here might do it. That was a huge play.
It's also a good foul, to be quite honest with you. It's a good place to take a foul, send it to the line, take away the easy layup opportunity. And that's why it's a good foul.
All shots missed. Long rebound to the corner and immediate timeout for Deer Park.
This will also advance the ball for them, so it's a timeout, not just strategy, but get them in a position. It's going to be a full timeout.
38.5 to go. And out of this, you just got to be looking for the quickest basket you can get. You'd imagine Coach Nice has some plays in her back pocket that she draws up for this that they work on in practice, and she's on the knee right now talking to her 5 players that'll be on the floor, all 5 starters still in the game.
I think the message, too, is you don't need to force a three-pointer, right? I would try to drive to the net and do what we've been doing, maybe get an and one, try to get the layup, and then keep that clock going. And, again, if East Islip's not going to show discipline on that shot clock, you may have some opportunities here.
Absolutely.
They're also probably saying that you're going to foul them. If we do hit this basket, make sure you foul East Islip as quickly as possible, get them to the line. So we'll see. We know 38 seconds in basketball could last 38 minutes.
We've seen some crazy finishes the last 2 quarters, so. Kick out, Delargy, deep 3 again. Bank, not going to go. Rebound, Rahman Williamson has it, goes back to the corner for Jones. She tries it, no good, long rebound. Smaldone advances it. It's 2-on-1 basketball. Black pulls it out. Smaldone finally fouled, 12 seconds to go in a 4-point game.
And that might be a little too late for it, right? They did a good job moving that ball down. You got to give Smaldone credit for getting it out of the back end of the court and not getting that 10-second violation. And now she'll step up to the line in a big spot to lock this thing down if she can hit them both.
Smaldone's first one just misses. Catches back iron and knocks out. Second shot misses again, so they got to move quick here. No timeouts. Jones goes the other way. Takes some contact. They got to get a shot up. Smaldone denies it. And another foul with 3.9 seconds to go. But that'll likely do it.
Yeah, Coach Nice even said he probably didn't need to foul there, as the clock is definitely going to go against them regardless of whether or not these land. But you got to tip your hat to Deer Park. What an effort in this game to make a comeback and force it to overtime. Regardless of the outcome, they have definitely made a statement today.
You see a lot of long faces for the Falcons, but no reason for that. Talt's first free throw, no good. Second shot won't go. And a timeout called by Juliana Nice. 30-second timeout, the last of her collection. She takes it with 2 seconds left.
Drawing up a 4-point play?
Why not try, right?
I guess. It's an interesting timeout. 2.9. I mean, do you believe in miracles? Maybe.
And they're kind of having a laugh in the huddle, the Deer Park team, so I think they all realize the impossible task that they're trying to pull off, but you'd imagine it's an inbound to Jones here and a lunge forward three-pointer, try to get the foul.
Well, it advances the ball again. You know, the timeout does advance the ball.
If I'm Mike Petrie, I'd be telling the girls don't even defend.
No.
And this pass gets tipped away anyways, and that'll do it. So clock expires, 53-49 the final score. And for East Islip, that's a huge win in the conference schedule to wrap up the first half of your year.
Yeah, you said it. East Islip now 500 record, and that's going to put Deer Park now 2 games under 500. But again, they certainly had made a statement today. The Falcons soared in the second half to force this thing to overtime for East Islip. Not just a big win, but the future is bright. This is a young team, middle schoolers, underclassmen. Coach Preacher's got to love what he sees, Kevin.
And for Deer Park, these girls deserve to keep their heads up. An incredible game here today from East Islip High School. But that'll do it for us. We appreciate you joining and sticking around this afternoon. Both teams did a terrific job today. Great effort, all 4 quarters, plus overtime, some free basketball for us. A little bit extra treat. And it's East Islip with the 53-49 win. So that's a wrap for us on the Varsity Media Sports Network. For myself, Kevin Bunk, my partner, Rob Anderson, our executive producer, Ben Turchin, technical director, Becca Kazaks, and our great camera operators, Kevin Catalanato and Jeff Damo. We thank you for joining us, and we will see you on the next one here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.